Hey everybody, well it's been a while since I've done anything on the Challenger project, so I thought today would be the day to spend a little time there. Um, Thinking about maybe just pulling one of the fenders off and playing with that. I need to get the sheet metal off of that car now that I do have it in the shop. And so pull the 47 out. I might pull this front fender off and see about getting it banged out. Not sure yet, maybe the door, not sure, but it'd be nice to get some more of that car in primer and make it look more like a car instead of a piece of crap. Obviously I have more work to do on the roof, but I don't feel up to doing that kind of work today. So we'll see, but it's time to get this next episode moving forward. I think this is episode 8 maybe of my car shop. And there we go. So that's what I'll be working on today instead of working on the 26 Oakland project that I've been doing lately. So there you go. Yeah, my punching bag's right in the middle here right now. I need to move that. So anyway, I'm going to fire this thing up on the slow-mo or the time-lapse. And I got to move the 47 out, get it fired up here and get it moved out. And make some room to work on the 70 Challenger project. Okay, so I want to show you what I'm dealing with here. That was a long process to get that door bolts loose, so I'm going to flip this camera around if I can, and we'll see if I can let you see what's going on there. Apparently not. Okay, so here's what I'm dealing with. The bolts are so rusty that I couldn't get a 9/16 on there, so I had to use a 14, and it was a little small, so I had to pound it on there, and then I had the challenge of getting the socket back off, but I got that. But look it up here. Somebody took a door hinge, and rather than fixing it properly, they took a huge carriage bolt and just pounded it in there and to make that hinge work. What a crackerjack outfit that is, huh? So anyway, I'm sitting here with a 9/16 wrench. I'm able to work it in there and just one little turn at a time. So that's all I got left. The bottom bolts are basically out. Fortunately, it's missing 2 bolts, so that does make it easier, but I got to get this door out of the way to get the fender off if I'm going to do that. So I'll decide if I'm going to work on this door or if I want to do the fender, but that's where I'm at. Okay, so I got the door off, and I'll bring you over here in just a second to show you what I'm dealing with. Yeah, the bottom of this door is worse than I thought as far as what it looked like on the car. It wasn't too bad. It's fixable. It's just going to take some creative engineering. The bottom edge of the door is bent, and so I've got to get in there and find out how bad. I'll take you over there and let you see. Okay, so this gives you a pretty good picture of this door, what's going on here. You know, it's dented here, dented here. None of that concerns me. This doesn't even concern me that much, except if you look at the bottom here, it's kind of hard to see with that door open over there. Let me come the other way. Yeah, that's the thing right there, that this inner structure right here is bent. Now, can I fix that? Yeah, I'm going to give it the college try. I'd rather not put an aftermarket door on this. And I mean, if I have to, I will, but I think that with some creative fixturing, I can make that look pretty respectable. I mean, obviously it's dented, You know, it's a big old dent right there. But yeah, it's going to be fun. That's what I enjoy doing, is taking a sow's ear and making a silk purse out of it. So rust up here, that's fine. I can replace this corner. I can make a new corner for that. But yeah, this will be fun. Let's see what we can do with it. Hopefully I don't have to cut stuff out of there and make a new lower door skin, which if I have to, I will. That's not hard to do either, but I don't know that I have any sheet metal here, and being as we're under quarantine, I'm not going to be running to get any, so we'll make do with what we have. Okay, so here's what we've got. It's fixable, but I just discovered it's got a whole bunch of mud in it, and I didn't know it had that in there. And I mean, I got it a lot better than it was, but the problem we have, if you can see down here, maybe you can't, I don't know. I guess I'm taking pictures there. Anyway, down in here, if I can find the right way to get at it, there we go. You can see the whole bottom of the door on the inner skin is rotted away, which I expected some of that. So at this point, I'm going to look for a used door. Otherwise, I'm going to have to buy a door skin or a lower door skin, one of the two, to fix this. So I'm not sure this door is, seeing how much of this I'm going to have to rebuild. It's not that I can't do it. I'm not sure it's worth the time. So I'm going to look around and see if I can find a decent used door first. If not, I can buy a new one, but they don't fit very well, so I'm concerned about that. But I'll ask around and see if anybody's got one. So there you go. Okay, so the fender is off. It's got rust down here. I'm quite sure when I get into it, it's going to have some Bondo, but the metal feels like it's all there from what I'm feeling on the back side. I got to get this light out of here so that I don't ruin that. I think I could be wrong. Once it's got some mud in there, but I'm guessing it was hit, not rusted. So we'll see what we got when we get in there. Not being very careful with the camera here. Sorry, in here, pretty sure there's some mud. Hard to tell yet, but pretty sure. Well, I can see mud right here. So maybe when I get that off of there, then maybe this top of this fender is all gone. Feeling it on the back side though, feels like it's just dented, so that's good. Pound that out a little bit and put a skim coat of tiger hair on there, and it should be good to go. Got some sandblasting to do, you know, down in here. Get that cleaned up. None of that's what I'm about today. Wanted to get this fender off was my main objective. So next time I'm out here, maybe tomorrow, I will rip into this thing with a grinder and see what we've got. Fighting a bit of a headache today, so I don't want to get into using grinders and making lots of dust and so forth. So, but yeah, I think for the most part it's pretty good. So I'll yeah. Okay, so as I said, I've accomplished what I wanted to today. I've got to clean up and get things put back in the shop before the day's over. I'm not sure what time it is. It's probably mid-afternoon by now, 3 o'clock maybe. But I accomplished what I wanted to. Got the door off. Didn't intend to look it over, but since I have it off, I figured I would. Definitely know I need to replace it if I'm not going to fix it. So we'll see what's out there. I'm hoping I can find one that's in decent shape for $100. So I'll use one. I can buy a skin, complete door skin for $116. A lot of work to replace it because I have to fix the inner door structure too. But if that's what I got to do, that's what we do. That's the name of this game. So fender's off. I'm pleased with the way the fender looks. Next project here on this will be to, I don't know what that is. Piece of trim. Anyway, next project here will be to rip into that fender, I think, and see what it looks like in there. So I might still pull that piece of trim off of there yet today. But otherwise, I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching my car shop.